It was going so great. I had all the everything. It was looking lovely. Then I was muted. But anyways, here we go, folks. It's that time of the year again. It is indeed that time of the year. The Buffalo Sabres are back. Yeah. No, I'm back. I was muted. They're currently doing the national anthems right now, ladies and gentlemen. But Sabres hockey, we're ready to go. We are ready to go. While they're doing that, I can hear the national anthem in my ear, actually. What channel is it on? It's on MSG and ESPN Plus. I'm watching on ESPN Plus since I'm out of town. I'm an out-of-town viewer. But, folks, who's excited for yet another season of Buffalo Sabres hockey? Long time no see. I've been good. How have all of you guys in chat been doing? I've been, I popped in here and there. I do the podcast weekly with Cal. So I've not been totally out of the game. We're about halfway through the semester here down in Kentucky. It's been good. But I hope you guys have been doing well. Sawyer, Jason, Elijah, I see y'all in chat. I see you. Thank you so much for watching. And to anyone else who is too shy at this moment to type in the chat, I also see you as well. We got 8 people right now. Very excited to be back. I'm excited to be streaming. I don't know if I'm excited to be watching Sabres hockey again, but I'm happy to be streaming, have a reason to stream. I hope Cal and Jaden have been great to you guys. But yeah, we are back. As y'all know, the Sabres are taking on the New York Rangers here tonight. The Rangers lost actually on Tuesday, against the Pittsburgh Penguins. They did not look very good. Defensively, they looked all right. They only gave up 1 real goal to the Penguins, but on offense, they were sluggish. They were not forechecking very well. It was a sluggish start to the Mike Sullivan era. I expect that to change tonight. Unfortunately for the Sabres, the Rangers are coming into town. They do not want to get off to an 0-2 start. That would be very damaging to them, to the Mike Sullivan welcome treatment, basically. New York fans are very volatile, as we all know. So Mike Sullivan needs to get off to a fast start. If he falls to the Sabres tonight, more questions will be asked of him, even though this will only be game 2 into his Rangers tenure. As for the Sabres, we all know the situation here on Buffalo Sports Center. It's been 14 years without playoffs here for Buffalo. Been a long time coming here for the Sabres. And the starting goaltenders here tonight, Igor Shesterkin, no surprises there. He is winless so far in his 1-game season. As for the Sabres, this has been a major storyline recently. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is not able to go here tonight. Instead, it will be his backup, Alex Lyon, who will in turn be backed up by Colton Ellis. But that's going to be our goaltending duo here for tonight's game. Hopefully the Sabres can get off to a fast start last season and even the season before. And I guess even the season before. It's been a long time since the Sabres have been able to roar out to a good win. They desperately need that here tonight. Smash that like button. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Jason gets it. Jason understands. Thank you, guys. Exactly the starter we had in mind. For real. Definitely. But folks, wow, look at the rally towels. There's a decent crowd in attendance for tonight's season opener. We are ready to get the puck dropped on the ice for the Sabres. Norris, Thompson, Benson. And here we go now. Rangers right off the faceoff win will send it all the way in on Alex Lyon. He will cover that one up. JT Miller nearly had a breakaway right off the bat. That would have been interesting. Rangers just trying to set the tone at the moment. But there's Mike Sullivan. He is the man right now. Best goalie tandem in the NHL. I don't know about that. So the Sabres with an early defensive zone faceoff. Norris is going to get tossed. Zibanejad is leaning in against him. Here's Krebs to lean in against him. Krebs loses it. Rangers win it to the point. Here's a defenseman. Quick one-timer! Oh, straight into the glove of Lyon. Rangers with a grade A opportunity almost instantly here. They are definitely hungry after getting blanked by the Penguins Tuesday night. But Zibanejad with a quick one-timer. He was set up by Fox. Zibanejad left all alone in the high slot. Lyon was moving across his crease. And he comes up with a big save already, just 11 seconds into this one. So that'll draw up another faceoff here. Zibanejad leaning in against McLeod. Sabres with an early change here. Rangers already putting on some pressure. Zibanejad with a quick faceoff win. Right back to Miller. His shot glanced off the stick of Lyon into the corner now. McLeod gives it to Dahlin. Dahlin off the wall to Quinn. Quinn can't get it out. Zibanejad will just play it to the near side boards. It goes all the way to the point and past the defenseman and out. Siren Head is 40 feet tall. Jeez, who is this? Siren Head? I'm making me a little scared. Panarin, his pass is picked off. 3-on-2 rush here for the Sabres. Here's Doan. Oh, couldn't feed it down low to Zucker. Zucker will get it right back again in the corner. Plays it into the skates of Doan. Doan with some good work to keep it for a moment, but the Rangers will now take it back here. One nice thing about MSG this year is that they finally have a shot counter on their score bug. I don't have to use the opposing team's feed this time. That was a huge problem last year. But here's the Rangers working inside the Sabres zone. Lafreniere will spin it down low. Goes off the stick of Trocheck. He can't control it, and the Sabres will bank it out into the neutral zone. Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you, Jason. For some odd reason, you've missed the Sabres. Yeah, I've missed the Sabres low-key, too. It's weird. They have a parasitic relationship. I give them my money. They give me nothing but pain in return. Here comes the Rangers. Working into the Sabres zone. It goes in on Lyon. He can't control it. He's just going to have to whack it to the corner. And I think that's Noah Laba, the rookie here. He just got his debut. That was offsides, no? Somehow the play is still inside the Sabres zone here. Bryson just got high sticked. Are we not going to get a call for that? It appears not, as the play goes to the near side boards. Malenstein rummed out there. Now we'll go to the front of the net. Ryan Johnson playing in the season opener. He will get it out to the neutral zone. Now he'll get it right back again. So not a very good opening 2 minutes here for the Sabres. Rangers definitely putting on the pressure. They did not play well. Mike Sullivan tore into them after that game against the Penguins. Sabres just got to weather this, I guess, on home ice. Turnover here. Ooh, nice check there by Dahlin on JT Miller. There was an injury scare for Miller earlier in the week in practice, as Dahlin ices the puck here. They do. Yes, Elijah, that is a good point. They do play at MSG, same arena as the New York Knicks, my team. So there's Lindy Ruff. So another defensive zone face-off here for Buffalo. Rangers, as you can see there, 4-zip in favor in the shot count. Sabres win that face-off. Byram, he will try to play this through the neutral zone. His pass was off the mark, and the Rangers just flip it in on line again. He will glove that down and give it right to Byram to keep play moving here. Dahlin. Rangers doing some good work on the forecheck early. Sabres able to break out of it now. Thompson feeding it through to Norris. To Krebs, outside to Thompson. His centering pass went off his stick and stripped, and the Rangers will just chip it back in and get some line changes here. Sabres still seeking that opening shot here in this game. They're not playing extremely well right now. Just got to weather the storm here. The Rangers, as I mentioned before, lost badly on home ice. Trying to set the tone here for the season. Nice pass from Doan. There's a pass that glances off his skate. Rangers will keep going forward. Matt Rempe in on the chase. Gives Ryan Johnson some problems. Hooks him a little. No call. He'll find Jack Quinn now on the near side. Quinn goes across the blue line. Quinn holding on to it. Plays it down low to McLeod. McLeod just trying to center it back to the point. Didn't reach his mark. It was sluggish. Still kept in, though, by Buffalo. Good work by Quinn here on the near side boards. He'll play it up to the point. Bryson, quick shot that goes wider than the target. And now the Rangers will get a breakaway. Oh, nearly. Panarin was in behind the defenseman, just couldn't handle the puck. Johnson. Panarin! Oh, one-timer stop by Lyon. Kulich tied up the rebound man, and the Sabres get it out once more. Another great opportunity for the Rangers. Sabres got to pick things up here. Starting off 2025 with a bang. Rangers throw it in. Lyon keeps it behind the net. Connor Timmins with his first touch up on the puck here. Plays it to his defensive partner, the glorious Matthias Samuelsson. They'll get it forward. Sabres tip it into the Rangers zone. No icing there. As Fox sends a break pass up towards Gavrikov. He'll send a slider towards that Lyon's direction. Glances away from him. Dahlin will have it now. Finds Tuck, who will play it up the boards. Here's Byram. Byram trying to just play it towards the middle of the ice. Thompson gets there. Finds Dahlin filtering in from the point. Dahlin in the near side corner here. Will play it down low. Peyton Krebs below the goal line. Gets around one man. Centers this one to Thompson. His shot just off the pad of Shesterkin. Good first chance here for the Sabres. Norris, plays that one towards the net. Rangers just can't get it out right now. Krebs will just take a backhander. His pass goes off a couple of skates and is eventually broken up here. Here comes Miller through the neutral. Gets a touch pass and will go right into the Sabre zone. Timmins, knocks his man down. Finally, that was actually Samuelsson. It was Samuelsson and Timmins teaming up there for some physical play. Cooley on the near side boards, can't keep it in. Yeah, Elijah likes that. Orange and white. Here's Connor Timmins. Forward to Doan. Nice pass cross ice to Quinn. Quinn into the middle of the ice. McLeod was just teaming up for a shot, but was taken off his stick. Good work by Doan here behind the net. Plays it to the point. No one was there, though. And Dahlin's got to be careful here. Makes a nifty pass towards Byram. His subsequent pass is broken up here and taken away by the Rangers. Sloppy early showings here from Buffalo. Maybe some chance here. Kulich into the middle. Tuck. Shot towards the net. Nice stop by Shesterkin. He had a man bearing down at the back post. There's another shot that goes to the near side corner. Finds Tuck. Tuck. Near side boards. Just throws it to the net. Another good stop by Shesterkin on the goal line. The follow-up is held there by Dahlin, but he is taken off the puck. And Panarin will go the other way now for the Rangers to center ice. Rangers dump it in. They'll get a couple of changes. I know, we got a shot on goal. It's great. It's fantastic. Broken up in the neutral zone. It gets tipped into the Rangers zone, so no icing. Great check by Malenstein to get the some of the juices flowing in this arena. But watch out. Here comes Cooley. Dropping it back to Zibanejad. He takes a tumble. And that's going to be a penalty for a trip. Mason Gertson looks like the culprit who tripped up Zibanejad. Just not a very good opening couple of minutes here from the Sabres. They've been very sluggish to start off. They're being put to the test here, for sure. Sabres just gotta get themselves going a little bit. I know the Rangers have already played a game, but they didn't look very good in that first one. The Sabres should be all over them. It's home ice, is their season opener, and they've played sloppy. Their passing through the neutral zone has not been good. Sullivan's forechecking is just collapsing in on the puck carrier, and the Sabres have not found a solution for it yet. Make sure, folks, like and subscribe, of course. You know the deal. You know, I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you. So we're in a commercial break here, the first of the season. When they return, the Rangers will be going to the power play. Mason Gertson, he's the new last man in right now for the Sabres, and he is in right now because Jordan Greenway has sustained another couple injuries in the offseason and is not healthy for tonight's game. It's been rough for Jordan Greenway in terms of a health sense. When he's on the ice, he's great. He's fantastic. He's fantastic, but he's never on the ice. And that's been a problem. And for some reason, Kevin Adams saw it fit to give him a 2-year extension, $4 million a season. So I don't know about that. Don't know. Very questionable move, if you ask me. All right, we return from commercial break, scoreless still. Mason Gerritsen into the box for a trip. He kind of had his stick tied up in the legs there of Zibanejad. He was walking across him. That's a really... Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's a very, very weak call there by the officials. Gerritsen, he's mainly been an AHL guy throughout his career. All right, right off the faceoff, the Rangers win the puck back to the point. They get a shot right in the middle of the ice. Ooh, nice initial save by Lyon. The rebound fell to the side here. Guy had a stick tied up, and Sabres cleared. Here comes Panarin roaring back in again. Plays it to the outside. Dropped it back was Fox to Panarin. Up top now. Here's Fox dancing across the blue line. Plays it one across. Now gets it back again. One-timer stopped by Lyon again. And the Sabres will get it back. McLeod is going to clear the zone. He'll send it down the length of the ice. Lyon is, he looks locked in right now. Hopefully that keeps up. Here comes Miller playing tic-tac with Panarin right now. Rangers get it into the zone. Here's Zibanejad on the near side. Sends it in front of the net. Sticks tied up. No one can collapse on it. There's another shot from Fox. Another blocker save from Lyon. Zibanejad down low. Pressure ticked up a bit. Trocheck floats it to the point for Fox. Out wide to Zibanejad. Curls up. Finds Panarin on the far boards. His shot blocked by the Sabres, and they'll clear the zone again. Justin Danforth. He did a good job getting in the shot lane right there. Blocked it and was able to make a big play on the penalty kill. 40 seconds remaining on this Rangers man advantage. Timmins falls down behind the net. Can't clear the zone. Lafreniere tries to play it out in front. It goes off a skate in front. And fortunately, Lyon was up and on the task. He was able to cover that one up. It looked like it bounced off of Samuelson's skate, I think, right in front of the net. Yeah, there's Samuelson right there. Goes right off his skate onto the pad there of Lyon. And he was alert. Luukkonen, I don't know. I don't know if he would have been. And that's going to be one of the major questions for this team this season, whether or not the goaltending can hold up. 20 seconds remaining. Here's Schneider, second power play unit out for the Rangers. They try to go to the back post. Ooh, couldn't jam it away. Will Culley had Panarin going there, didn't find him. Here's Schneider now. Panarin walks in. What a shot block! Connor Timmins laid himself out there to make the play. Now the Sabres will get it out with 4 seconds left. That should do it on this power play. Yep, the Sabres are back to full strength. Good initial kill. I love to see the dedication there from some of the guys. Danforth, Connor Timmins, getting in shot lanes, blocking shots from getting through to Lyon. That's what you need on this team. Sabres in their own zone will finally get a breakout pass here. Tuck plays it forward, and he was offsides. That was Kulik. Just got across the blue line a second too soon. So that'll bring up a whistle here, folks. Lyon is a beast. You're right, Elijah. He is a beast. UB Stadium sucks, though. I think they should build a new one to share my Highmark for a year. I don't know if they would do that. Highmark would be really, really far away from UB's campus. I know they don't draw much of a crowd to begin with because of how bad the arena is, or the stadium. But I don't think UB would do that. They do need a new arena, though. That's for sure. Sabres fans wanted a call there. Didn't get one. Ooh, long-range slapper sent all the way in on Lyon. And the Sabres will try to move forward. They can't. They lose the puck again in the neutral zone. They cannot move it forward here in this period. They'll finally set it in deep, but no puck possession, no movement. Just a lot of backtracking here. The Rangers are really penning them in right now. Ooh, Rempe got hooked there a little bit. No call from the referees, I think. And now we're going to go to our second commercial break of the game. Taking another look at that Connor Timmins sliding block there. Yeah, Sabres just got to get themselves going a little bit. It's not been good enough. Oh, and if you didn't know, folks, the Sabres have, for the second straight season, decided to go with Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue as the goal horn, or as the goal song. There is a vote, and, you know, I gotta be honest, I haven't met a single person, I don't know of a single person voting for that Motley Crue song as a goal song again. Who voted for that stuff? I didn't really, it was a very uninspiring choice. I know there was that Euro bop song that I didn't vote for that one. I voted for Swords of a Thousand Men. But I'm a little disappointed that that's the goal song this year. It's whatever. I wish they would just go back to every player gets to pick their own. That was fun. That was really, really fun. But alas, Sabres can't do none fun. And there's a full slate of games tonight, folks. Let me see what's over here. Chicago and Boston, New York and Pittsburgh, Montreal, Detroit, Ottawa, Tampa, a bunch of divisional games, and then there's Florida, Philadelphia. Yeah, that's not it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and keep chatting. That helps the algorithm with us. They should have done What's My Age by Blink-80. I haven't listened to that song, Soar, but I trust your word on it. I put in Mr. Brightside originally when they were still taking submission requests. I requested Mr. Brightside just for the poops and giggles. So, yep. Just returning now from commercial break, folks. They're taking their sweet old time. I miss the commercial breaks. So this face-off will be, again, in the Sabres zone. So the Sabres, as you can recall, were able to kill off that initial penalty here. Are they on the penalty kill again? No, they are not. Top line out there. Thompson gets waved out of the face-off dot. Miller's in there right now. Norris will take his place. Yeah, HBO Max. Is it only on HBO Max? Not on TNT? Sabres lose the draw, but the Rangers cannot keep it in here as we return to play. Fox in his own zone. Sends a pass through to the neutral zone. Nice handling there by Zibanejad. Finds Cooley. Cooley sends it right towards the net. Gloved up by Lyon. Oh, wow. Look at the shots right now, folks. 12-2 in favor of the Rangers. Again, Sabres. It's been half a period. They look lost. Maybe they're just not up to game speed yet, but maybe they just kind of survived this period. They haven't really been able to get anything going. They had one good shift. About 5 minutes into the first period. It was that first line of Thompson, Norris, Krebs, but hasn't resulted in anything. Sabres actually won a face-off here. They'll set it. Bounces all the way in on Shesterkin, so no icing there. Fox will control it behind his own net now. Fox out wide to Gavrikov. That's a new pickup for the Rangers. A shiny new toy for Mike Sullivan. Big money in free agency. Here's Malenstein. Plays it behind the net. They play it to the point now. Ryan Johnson just spins the shot towards the net. It goes wide. And the Rangers will pick it up here with Edstrom. But his pass goes errant there. Looks like Gerritsen was just a little tired. Could have gotten to that puck, but didn't. Now the Rangers will just flip this in and change. Here's Ryan Johnson, man bearing down on him. Makes a good play. Now Buffalo out of the far corner will just flip it down the ice, and that is an icing against Buffalo. So the fourth line, and fourth line plus, no, McLeod's going to have to come off. I think, no, he's going to stay out there. Buffalo. If only we could get something going here. 8:35 to go here in the first period. Sabres actually have gotten another register shot. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, that's flip out didn't work. Rangers kick it in at the blue line. Some good skills here from the top line of the Rangers. Panarin up top. There's a pass right back to Panarin. He walks the line, takes a look, takes a shot, deflects at the side of the net, and they score! Lyon got a piece of it, but not the second, and I think it's Lafreniere who tapped it home in the end. 1-0 Rangers. It's been coming. It has been coming for sure. The D did not get it cleared out right at the beginning, and it cost them dearly. How did he get it between? He was able to reach in and get around the pads of Lyon. Was he in the crease? Doesn't appear so. Looks like the push actually came from Ryan Johnson. And either way, it's going to be a goal for the Rangers, I think. That's Lafreniere and the Rangers' first goal of the year, and I cannot say it's undeserved. They've been by far the better team here. And there's Lindy Ruff taking a look at it on the bench. Sabres there's got to be reaction here. There's got to be reaction. They have not been good enough. So 8:18 to go here in this first period. Lafreniere gets the opening goal of this hockey game. So they were shut out Tuesday night, but they right their wrongs early on. They've been the better team immensely here in this first period, and they get a deserved goal. We return to play now as the Rangers again send into the Sabres zone. The Sabres just got to get going. I don't know what they're doing right now. This looks sluggish. It's slow. It's not great. Oh, Jason. Love that. Where's Kulig with a shot? Pass stopped by Shesterkin. Zucker couldn't get to the rebound. Thank you for the $2, guys. Can we get some W's in the chat for Jason? W's in the chat. Dono alert. We love that. Thank you, Jason. Rangers will play it up ahead, outside their own line. There's old friend Connor Sheary being brought again for another rodeo here by Mike Sullivan. And the Sabres will send it into the Rangers zone again. They played behind the net, just nothing. Zero sustained control. Nice hip check by Dahlin. Yes, W's. Here's Byram dancing around. We'll find Dahlin. His one-timer kind of fanned on it, and it's going to be offsides. Yeah. No, Jason. We got 4 shots. All right? Still awful. Rob Ray saying it's been a good start here for the Sabres. Don't know about that one, boss. Yeah. The Sabres just have not been able to get anything going. They've been stymied here early on by the Rangers. And I think a major chunk of why the Sabres have just not been able to maintain possession here is because they haven't won any faceoffs. It's not been a good night in the faceoff dot here for Buffalo. Here's Ryan Johnson eating some minutes here in the first. Can't get by Edstrom. Edstrom to Gavrikov. His shot from the point blocked away by Lyon. Went high in the air. Sabres eventually settle it down, but cannot clear it again. There's another shot on Lyon. Here's Doan finally getting the puck out with a nice move. He'll chip it into the zone. Goes into the corner here. Quinn on the forecheck. Can't get the puck. Doan as well there. Good work by the both of them to nearly get a turnover here. Dahlin does keep up. He did keep it in the zone for a sec. Not for long, though. Dahlin, though, gets a touch pass here and has some space. Walking into the middle. Dahlin with a shot! Stopped by Shesterkin. Dahlin again. Up to the point. Oh, his pass was just broken up there by the Ranger player. And he goes down the ice. Here's Byram. Finds the pass of Dahlin. Dahlin bobbles a little bit. He bobbled the puck. Sends it into the zone eventually. And Carson Soucy turns it over. Quick shot by Zucker right into the gut of Shesterkin, though. And another commercial. So Sabres finally get one good opportunity here with Dahlin stepping towards the middle of the ice. Kulich just couldn't get a stick onto that rebound. Otherwise, he would have been scoring. So we have another commercial break. Let's see what Sabres Twitter. I'm sure it's very rational and sane. Oh, that was Will Borgen, former Sabre. That had the turnover. Yeah, the Rangers just look like they're up to game speed. They got one under their belts, and Sabres got to get going here. But let's take this commercial break to look around the NHL, maybe. Red Wings, they have an early goal against the Canadiens. Tampa with a 2-0 lead in Tampa over Ottawa. And the Sabres, 1-0 over the Islanders. Boston as well, 1-1 tied up with Chicago in their game. Yeah, not been good. Jason, even though it's 14-6 now, no, chat's a little bit behind. It's not been a good start here. What is Rob Ray thinking? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Let's look at the poll, though. 100% of the viewers still believe that the Sabres are going to beat the Rangers. Well, that's nice. At least you have faith. Me, I don't know. Sign Optimus Prime as wide receiver. If he can get separation, I'm all for it. What a Sabres start to the season. Well, I don't know. There was a couple, the last two shifts, I'd say the Sabres have looked more alive. Definitely their best two shifts of the game here. All right, and the Sabres actually have a face-off here in the Rangers zone. Rangers win it. Goes back to my point about the Sabres not maintaining possession in the dot. The Rangers will tip it into the the Sabres zone. Trocheck in on the forecheck. Dahlin with a nifty play to get it out, and here's Krebs with some space and some speed. Plays it out wide to Norris. Good hold-up play from Norris as he waiting for reinforcements. He'll send it below the goal line. Jumps over the stick of one. Right back to Dahlin here. Curls off the boards. Dahlin to the net. Nice stop by Shesterkin with the blocker. Another great opportunity here for Dahlin on Shesterkin. Byram skates it. He will just throw it in. Thompson, the only guy who's deciding to forecheck, as the other two will go off for a line change. The Rangers will maintain possession here, though. Fox to Miller. He'll drop it back to Zibanejad. Zibanejad will play into some space here behind the Sabres D. Sabres just trying to float this one out. They do, eventually. Samuelson with a flutter. Not a great pass, but the Rangers are going to ice it instead. Unless, Timmins called lacking there. The Rangers player negated the icing. Now the Sabres will ice it up there themselves. Just moments like that. Moments like that. Timmins has got to be aware. He's got to get back. He's got to get back sooner. He ate 3 bowls of Cheetos before the game. I wonder if this will affect dinner. Yeah, Sawyer, I think it will. What are you, the Judo Master? Has anyone seen Peacemaker, by the way? Judo Master? That's all he eats in the show. Cheetos. It's great. I've never heard of Peter Cullen, Elijah. I'm not familiar with his game. Another quick face-off win here for the Sabres. That shot was blocked, I think, by their own man, Laba. And now he'll get it right back again, straight into the chest of Lyon. Laba shot went. Lyon is very much in... He's locked in. I said it before. He's looking sharp here early on. Hopefully he can maintain that, because the Sabres are just... Until they get themselves going, the Lion's going to have to keep bailing them out. And of course, the Sabres are dealing with injuries right now. It's only the beginning of the season and all, and they're already dealing with injuries, but... yeah, Lions just got to keep bailing them out. Another face-off win here for the Rangers. Still in the dot, though. Scrum for it. Now it gets played to the boards, and Zucker will just flip this one out to center ice. It'll roll all the way in. It's a slow roller. Shesterkin has enough time to play it right by Kulik. And here comes the Rangers again. Sheary tipping. Connor Sheary tipping that one into the zone. Here's the Sabres again, lifting this one out to the center ice. Just trying to relieve some of that pressure right now. Sheary just trying to tap it along, can't. And here's Tuck trying to get in deep. He cannot. Schneider takes it away from him, and he'll play it forward. Here's Laba going around Byram. Byram takes him to the boards. Now gets checked off the puck by Dahlin here. Byram again with it. Finds it forward to Tuck. Tuck, cross-ice pass for Peyton Krebs. Krebs and Benson in on the forecheck right now. Benson, his puck retrieval skills in these sorts of situations are top tier. Sabres trying to get it towards the net. They can't. And now the Rangers will take it back again. Here's Edstrom in. Oh, Rempe with a clean check after the play. Rempe at the side of the net trying to play it out in front. Can't. Fox now with a one-timer goes wide of the target. Here's Krebs now finding the puck on the near side boards. Sabres are just not looking good. This is rough. This is really rough. Now the puck will just float in on Lyon, and he will cover that one up. He's seen enough. Rempe is looking, this is what he does. Actually, you can't hear. Rempe goes to the front of the net. He forechecks hard. He sits in front, and he's just a massive nuisance for Buffalo. And for any team he's facing. That's why he keeps getting minutes in the lineup. Oh, McLeod won a face-off here for Buffalo. Oh, my screen froze. It's frozen. Eventually, it'll come back into play. That's it. My stream is still good, but there we go. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Get it up to speed. Looks like I'm far behind here. I'm 10 seconds back of actual play. Ooh, Timmins just turned it over. It goes right in front of the net. Nearly disastrous there for Buffalo. Here comes Quinn. Quinn makes a move at the blue line, finds Doe. Now across. There's a man. Oh, no. Stopped by Shesterkin. That was the best chance of the game thus far for the Sabres. McLeod tried to go 5-hole on Shesterkin. And oh my God. He just pinched it. Let's get a look at this. Goes right across. McLeod was basically one-on-one, and Shesterkin, he didn't really have much of an idea of where this puck was. He almost didn't save that one. Did I just screw up my... Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Nope. 2:21 to go here in the first period. The Sabres finally getting good. I'm not streaming all 82 games. That's a Kale thing. I'm streaming as much as I can. Kale will stream the rest. Or try to. There's a few days where it gets a little tricky. I think of the Columbus Day game next Monday. 12:30 start. I mean, on a Monday, I have classes. I don't have Columbus Day off. Here are the Sabres. Ooh. Tuck nearly forcing a turnover there at center ice. Here's Dahlin again, just forcing it in at the blue line. Sabres trying to get that forecheck in quick and early. Here's Zucker with a shot off the blocker of Shesterkin and right to a... Ooh, turnover there and... Nope. Sabres... Oh, that's a penalty, right? Nope. Hey, Sabres, can we play the puck maybe? No, they will. And here's some space. Zucker at the end of a shift, though, will just send this shot straight in on Shesterkin. Minute 32 remaining here. In the first period. Don drink eggnog before. Why is that, Elijah? Why should I drink eggnog? What makes you think I even like eggnog, huh? Explain to me. Rationalize that position. Look at that. The Sabres are evening the shots up a little. That's how you know we're moving up in the world. Yeah, that's a good point. I will talk about that at intermission, I think, if I don't recall. Or if I don't remember. Someone remind me. Norris is kind of hooking a play right now. Lucky to get away with that. Samuelson trying to get this one out. He bounces it towards center ice. Norris leaves it there for Thompson. Thompson settles a bouncing puck. Will send that to the front of the net. Unfortunately, Norris was just a step behind. Now Timmins trying to force this one in front. His shot... or his pass was blocked off there, and the Rangers will just send this one all the way down the ice. And that'll be an icing call here with 57.4 seconds to go. It was a sluggish start to the first period, but I gotta say, the last 3-4 minutes or so, the Sabres have appeared to settle down. They've settled in, I think. The only problem is the second periods have usually been their worst over the last few years. The long change hasn't been great for this team. McLeod loses another faceoff. That's got to be something Lindy Ruff talks about in the locker room. The faceoffs have not been good enough here for Buffalo in this first period. That's a major key to any team's success. winning faceoffs. You maintain possession, and you don't have to go 40 yards behind you to just come, or 40 feet behind you to go 80 feet back. But yes, the NHL is expanding to 84 games next season. They will begin a week early. I don't know if 84 games is the best. This clearly is to get everyone accustomed to more games. That probably means there's going to be expansion coming soon. There's a point shot from Dahlin after the faceoff win. That one deflects wide. McLeod, nice play to the point here for Byram. Out wide to Dahlin, trying to find it to McLeod, who's in between his legs here. McLeod still with the puck on a stick, turns around, sends a pass down low. No one there for the Sabres and the Rangers. Ooh, Dahlin's stick just broke. That sucks. Carrick fakes the shot, goes around behind the net, eventually gets rubbed off there by McLeod. But the Rangers, now the Sabres will get it out. It's a race for it. Doan going into the corner here with 15 to go. Doan and Quinn in on the forecheck. Fox just content with eating this. Quinn with 9 seconds. There's a shot from the point. Timmins in one wide. There's a couple sticks on the ice. And looks like that's gonna do it. Horn sounds, end of the first period. Some melee at the end. Sticks and laundry on the ice. But at the end of the day, it's still 1-0 to the Rangers. The deciding goal thus far has come from Alexis Lafreniere. Sabres just have to do more here. Gary Bettman is in Buffalo tonight? What is he scolding Terry about? So Gary Bettman's going to join this MSG broadcast. Why is he in Buffalo? Is he announcing something? I'm going to stay on this. I was going to switch it to another game, but usually when Gary Bettman is in the building of anywhere, it's to announce something being hosted in that city. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen here, or that's the situation, but more likely than not, Gary Bettman is in the building for that purpose. Yeah, Peyton Krebs has not been good in the first period. The Sabres need to tighten up their passing here. Krebs has not been good, passing has not been great either. But I gotta say, though, the Sabres did have a good response to the Rangers' goal. It seemed to jolt them awake a little bit. They weren't so lackadaisical. Maybe he's announcing the real location. Yeah, probably. Yeah, come on. There we go. Canadians just scored 2 goals to retake the lead. All right, let's get this intermission tracker on. Victor, what's going on, brother? Let's see here. 1338, okay. I just want to hear Kickstart My Heart so bad. Best goal song we could have ever chosen, folks. Chad, if anyone voted for Kickstart My Heart, please let me know so that I can scold you. Thank you very much. It should have been Swords by a Thousand Men, but here we are. Sabres Horn model Collenberg Q3A. Is that the actual model of the horn they use in the building, Elijah? But yes, it is intermission, folks. Sabres down 1-0. 1-0 to the Rangers. That period went by kind of quick. And I gotta say another thing. I expected this game to begin at 7:20 to be a very elongated player introductions, and we didn't really have that. It was abbreviated, it was quick, it was good. They didn't introduce Kevin Adams, as far as I'm aware. They didn't. I mean, Cal and Jaden are in the building right now, so I'm sure they'll be able to tell us a lot better whenever they're back on the channel. But look at that. There's Gary Bettman. I'm going to listen to this. Bettman's not saying much of anything right now. He he comes the one night there's actually fans in the building. They're talking about nothing right now. They're glazing him. They're cupping and massaging his balls right now. Tough questions coming from Marty Baron, right? Marty Baron, the investigative reporter, folks. It's been 32 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, that's a. I'm glad, Elijah, for you bringing that up. The Boston Bruins did revert back to sort of their anniversary jerseys. They changed up the gold so that it's not so dull, it's a little brighter. And there's a few other minor alterations to, such as the collar or the bottom of the jersey. But the Bruins did leave the spiked B in the past. Oh, they're going to talk about expansion. Ooh, here we go. This is actually juicy. So first off, Seattle and Vegas he considers successful. So he's commending the other teams right now for giving the expansion guys great players and great assets to build off of. He's talking about how the expansion teams have been rock solid off their foundations. I'll tell you guys in 1 sec. Huh. So Gary Bettman has just name-checked 4 cities that have expressed strong interest in an expansion franchise, although they are not 100% committed to expansion. He has mentioned Atlanta, he mentioned Houston, Kansas City, and Quebec City. He talked about Quebec City. Wow. So that was a little nugget of news, folks. We got to learn 4 cities that are right now trying to persuade Gary into granting them an expansion team. And he mentioned that they're not fully committed to that, but it is an option. They're not 100% set on going down that path. He remained very non-committal. He said it's got to be the right ownership group, right arena, proper market, good fan base. That's what he outlined for what any expansion team, any expansion market will need to survive in the NHL and even to make it into the NHL. But yes, Atlanta, Houston, Kansas, and Quebec. Those are your 4 teams that Bettman just name-checked. Very interesting he came on to Buffalo, the Buffalo broadcast, to do that. Someone on the Sabres Twitter saying Gary Bettman in Buffalo to see if the NHL needs to take control of the Sabres. Possibly. Maybe that's probably why he's in town right now. But Gary Bettman definitely fanning the fires of expansion with his cameo here on the intermission, on the Sabres intermission. So very, very interesting here for the NHL's future. They didn't bring up going to 84 games. Did not mention that. Though I don't really know what else there is to say The NHL's already publicly committed to doing that. The NHLPA is signed off. It's gonna happen. So, but expansion. What does chat think about expansion? Huh? Do we think this the NHL should go to 34, 36 teams, or do you believe that 32 teams is the perfect amount? Elijah, I would say with regards to Phoenix, any market can be a good market. It just depends on ownership. And in Phoenix, there's been no viable ownership group to step forward and say, hey, we want to bring hockey back to Arizona. It just hasn't happened. I would love to see the Katana jerseys back up and in action, but it's a tough world. I would much rather see Quebec City get a team, though, before Phoenix getting another shot. Sawyer, I think if 34 teams do make the playoffs, you would see an expansion of the postseason. I would... here's an interesting idea. You say 20 teams. What about we just stick it to 18? The one seed in each conference gets a bye, and then everyone else vies for the remaining, scraps. I wonder how that would work and how the NHL would feel about that. Maybe take a similar styles to the NFL wildcard system where the number one seed gets a bye. The only problem with that is you have one full team, two teams sitting on their butts for at least a week at the beginning of the postseason. Maybe it would be good rest time before a grueling postseason. I was trying to think about what I was going to say. But I don't know. Some players may just want to get off and running early for the postseason. They don't want as much of a break between the regular season and the beginning of the postseason. But I would not be surprised if there are 20 teams or even 18 teams in the postseason, an expanded postseason, for there to be either a bye for the top seed in each conference, or maybe you have a last team in, a one-off wildcard game. But I don't love that as much. Elijah, I'm guessing you live in Ohio, right? If you're suggesting Cleveland or Cincinnati, someone nearby to you. Which actually, Columbus is already there, so I don't know about that. Yeah, Sawyer, yeah. Sawyer's with me. But the Sabres, as we look towards the second period here, the Sabres got to do more, all right? Sabres have to do more. But again, I wonder what's really happening behind the scenes for Gary Bettman. He doesn't... I can't remember the last time he's been in Buffalo. It's been a long time. Going back to... The last time I can think of it off the top of my head is the draft. Where 2016 draft. Where he's publicly been in Buffalo. So very interesting. Oh, Red Wings are playing in vintage jerseys. They have not been playing good, though. They were down 3-1 to the Montreal Canadiens. 3-1 for Montreal through just the first period. Make sure, folks... Ooh, I should throw it back up on the screen. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. You want to. Rehan says, looking bad for the toothpicks here. Who are you referring to as toothpicks? I find that to be very incendiary and offensive, sir. So, maybe you need to check yourself at the door, Rehan. Don, Buffalo Sabres. Actually, I'm sorry, Rehan. Am I pronouncing your name correct? Is it Rehan or something else? Let me know in the chat. Can you put the phonetics as well, in case I'm wrong? Appreciate it, pal. Don, Buffalo Sabres pick Howling for You by the Black Keys as the goal song. That would be interesting. I'm a so fan with the Black Keys. I have an on and off relationship with them. I like some of their songs. That what was one album? Weight of Love was on it. Oh, I saw it at Bourbon and Beyond Music Festival 2 years ago. 3 years? No, 2 years ago. I don't remember what the name of the album is. Tells you how much of a fan I am. We got a few minutes, or not even, we got a minute and a half remaining on this intermission. I tried to type something out, but I got filtered out. Clearly not a respecter of the First Amendment here. Isaac is in the chat. Okay, alright. Clearly someone puts a certain link in a certain group chat. Liberal Don, okay. You know, Isaac and Rehan, this is a safe space for politics, alright? And by safe space, I mean my viewpoint is allowed, yours is not, but yours is allowed if it agrees with mine, alright? That's how we roll with things here, okay? But how long we got? We got about 30 seconds to go until the second period begins. Presumably. Hopefully. Liberal Don. I can't wait to pour honey on Josh Allen this week. It was a tough game last Sunday. Hopefully we can get back to what we're used to, above average QB play. Let's get this updated. Keep crazy. Rehan, you should be oh, Lord. You know, I'm not even gonna acknowledge those chats. I'm not gonna do it. You know, that's just crazy. That chat, that's just crazy. Why? How did the poll suddenly go down to 59% here? What happened? What the hell happened, guys? I thought we were uniform. We all believe that the Buffalo Sabres are gonna win this hockey game. Or if you're Rehan or Isaac, the toothpicks, the Buffalo toothpicks. If Trevor Lawrence is the best QB in the AFC, who is number 2? God, you're not gonna rage bait me. It's fine. Take your loser picks, pack them up. As my one very good acquaintance says, the Lion does not concern himself with sheep. You are sheep, Isaac and Rehan. You are sheep. Real deal prime, Buffalo. I like that. Mahomes, so yeah, sure. Yeah, of course. Alright. We're looking at the Lego collection here of all the Buffalo Sabres. You predicted a 4-1 win for the toothpicks? Real deal? The Sabres going to have to get it going. I mean, I love the response after the first goal for the Rangers. It was a great response from Buffalo. They played well. They finally started getting going. Their passing got slightly better, although it's still very sloppy. Not great. It's got to improve. I'm sure Lindy Ruff is telling them that. The breakouts have got to be better as well. So, hopefully things improve for Buffalo in the second period. They were starting to get some good chances. Just build off of it. Keep going. Build off of it. But here we go. Finally ready for the second period, folks. We are ready to go. Let's get it going. Get her going. Lion looked sharp in that first period. Speaking of Lions, Lion does not concern himself with Rangers shooters. Rob Gray saying playing with Legos is a problem. I know someone at my law school who loves building Lego sets in the library. So I don't know where he's getting off. And she's 34 or something. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Major League MLB is never coming to Buffalo, Elijah. Toronto would veto it. The Mets would veto it. Cleveland would veto it. Everyone would veto it. The only reason why Buffalo's got any pro teams to begin with here is because they got them back in the 70s. All right, we have things going here. Watch out. There's a split seam pass here from the Rangers. Cully couldn't get it settled there, and the Sabres will take it back again. Oh, and there's going to be a penalty coming up here against the Rangers. Cooley got a piece of, I believe, Krebs there, took him out, and the Sabres, with their much adored power play, will get its first opportunity of the season very early on in the second period. Yeah, that was a knee-on-knee hit there. And for Krebs, he's got to get himself going. He did not look great in that first period. Made a couple of rough, rash decisions. And I need to see him getting doing something here. Drawing a penalty is a good start. All right. Let's see what the power play for the Sabres can do here. They look decent in the preseason, but it all starts off in the faceoff dot with Norris. And the Sabres win it. They win it to the point. Dahlin settles it. Plays it out wide to Tage Thompson. Let's look at that Seth Apper play. Dahlin's one-timer goes wide of the target. Zucker now. Up top to Dahlin. He banks it off the boards here to Zucker. Zucker turns it over, though, on the boards. Rangers can't clear the first time. They can't clear the second time. Thompson now has it. Tried to send it towards the front of the net. That was blocked off. And the Sabres again, good keeping once more. Tuck to a man in front. That was Zucker. Now to Thompson. His shot stopped by Shesterkin. I did not get all of that. And the Sabres now will send it down the Rangers will send it down the ice. That's good, Jason. Good that you picked the Sabres. Oh, turnover here by Dahlin. Right to JT Miller. Zibanejad couldn't get a shot off, though. But the Rangers keep it behind Buffalo's net. Here's Miller trying to walk out the far side. Tuck takes him off the puck, but Miller with some great play there to keep possession. Sabres, though, take it from him. Norris rings this one around the zone. Shesterkin stops it behind the net. Sabres get onto the puck retrievals there. Byram forces it to Tuck. Tuck controls it. Now finds Dahlin on the far boards. Up to Byram now. Byram doesn't have a shot lane. Pivots. Plays it to the corner for Tuck. Spins away from one there. Manages to find... Oh, come on. Turns it over, and the Rangers want to send it down the length of the ice again. Byram drops it to McLeod. Here we go. Another drop pass. Yes! Drop pass. We love to see it. Here comes the Sabres, and they can't get very far into the zone. They turn it over, but the Rangers do it once more. Kulik to Doan with the shot, and that one is stopped by Shesterkin. Doan was one-on-one with the goalie there after the Rangers' turnover. Could not convert. I don't know what the Rangers were thinking here. It's just a needless turnover from Noah Laba. That's how you lose playing time and ice time. Doan with the quick shot. He tried to go glove side, but Shesterkin was able to squeeze himself shut. One last opportunity. McLeod wins the faceoff now to Dahlin. Dahlin's shot. It's on net. Shesterkin couldn't control the rebound. Sabres couldn't get there either. Quinn, though, finds it. And the Sabres turn it over. That'll do it for the power play. Rangers back to full strength as they send it into the Sabres zone. Sherry racing in after it. Doing some good work on Dahlin to make him uncomfortable. Plays back to Byram. Now Dahlin will go cross ice here. Some space for McLeod. Finds Doan. Drops it back to McLeod. McLeod made one too many moves. Gets it right back again. Now in the corner, there's a shot from Quinn that goes well wide. It bounces to the point. Sabres keep it in there. Below the goal line is Quinn. Banks it to the near side. Samuelson leaking from the point. Samuelson, good work below the goal line from him. Plays it back up top to Danforth, I believe. Danforth to Krebs. Krebs gets checked off the puck by Zibanejad, and the Rangers cannot clear it again. Oh, and Shesterkin had some trouble playing with that puck. He's forced to cover it up. Get a new group of guys out there. Sorry, look, I can't even criticize that power play. They got opportunities. Usually they lose the face-off and they have it clear down the ice, and we lose about 45 seconds there, and it doesn't amount to no chances. But there were some chances there. It looked better. Things to build off of, for sure. .16:43 in the second. Danforth can win the faceoff. The Rangers trying to clear it. Goes high, up, and down the ice. It should be an icing, and it is. Bottom six groups out there, fourth liners. Excuse me, I ate too much cookie dough earlier. Danforth leading into this one against Trocheck. Sabres still looking for that opening goal here. Sabres kind of win it. Bounces in the dot. Danforth, his shot was blocked, and the Sabres get it to the point. Another shot block here, and the Rangers just about force it out. Timmins racing after it. Saucers one over to Samuelson. Sabres, oh, they were offsides. Some confusion there. Danforth did not agree with the call, but it appeared to be offsides. Pretty obvious. He's not going to win that argument. Danforth's going to come off. Yeah, Malenstein as well. Get them off. Get the big boys out there. Norris leaning into this face-off against Laba. Norris wins it. Back to Bryson. He'll send it down the ice. Zucker in on the forecheck. It goes to the near side boards and all the way out. Ryan Johnson getting some major minutes here. Playing up the lineup. Here's Norris. Norris's stick is being held. How's that not a call? No call from the referees. That should have been another penalty against the Rangers. That one was out, but no, it was not. Here's Zucker forcing it out the zone, going down the ice. Thompson got taken down. No icing. Good effort by Tage. The Rangers, though, regroup on the near side and will go forward here. Left side on the entry now. They'll chip it in. Laba in on the forecheck. Trips a guy. No shouts of a penalty. But I'm just going to make it anyways. Anytime someone falls. Rempe gets separated from the puck. Ryan, Johnson lost his footing. One-on-one with the goalie. Nice stop by Lyon on Edstrom. Johnson couldn't handle the bounce off the boards there. Rangers keep it in here. Fox will play to an open corner now. Kulik gets his man off the puck. Byron played forward. Not great play from Kulik. Kept in by Fox. Fox taking it away by Tuck. And here we go. Alex Tuck in all alone. He wasn't really. He was a one-on-one. Donnie embellishment. Nah. Here's Rempe. Look at this jerk-off coming in. Rempe gets it to the corner. The Rangers will keep it on the far blue line. Oh, that tip's just wide. Lyon didn't know much about that shot. And Quinn, he's just going to bank it off the boards outside the reach of Kulik. And New York give it right back to Buffalo. But the Sabres turn it over at their blue line. Sloppy play. This is what we were talking about in that first period. There's a shot from Cooley. Goes wide. Lyon, or someone lost their stick. Gets forced to the point. To the side. Tuck. He looks gassed. Rangers on the puck. Circling. They send a puck down low. Goes behind the net. Now circled all the way back around the far side. Zibanejad, his pass was picked off. And the Sabres get it out of the zone. Big hockey guy. Did I tell y'all that hockey's better than golf? It's better than tennis. It's better than even basketball. Far better. Far better. Here's Dahlin. He'll lift it out to center ice. Gets by. One man. That should be a penalty, and it is. That is an interference call every day. Every day. They call it. The refs do, and Vakanayan will go to the penalty box. So he'll sit for 2 minutes. Sabres are going back to the power play. But the actual feed will go back to commercial first. So Hold on, folks. Back to commercial. Again, Sabres looking like the better team here in this second period if they could only convert on special teams. That's another big area of concern for this team. Kevin Adams, as we know, did not do much to the main core of this roster. And the Sabres were not very good on any form of special teams last year. But they've killed off a penalty for the Rangers tonight. And they are unfortunately 0 for 1 right now. Let's make that 1 for 2, guys. Let's make that 1 for 2. Harry, I cannot... Is that Harry Balls? Does that stand for Harry Balls? Harry, that would be illegal. Yeah, it's against the law. You're in law school, aren't you? You should know the law, kind of, right? I don't really, but, you know, fake it till you make it, right? Yeah, the Sabres are shooting more. Shooters gotta shoot, man. Can't score if you don't shoot. That was a problem in the first period. Don Keybank Center switched to Pepsi products. Interesting. Can the Sabres just get a goal? Get one by Shesterkin? Well, let's look at a replay here. Doan was going by Vakanayan, couldn't handle it, and Vakanayan just clotheslines him. Didn't have the puck, it was behind him, and the guy clotheslined Doan. That's an obvious call for interference, which results in the second power play opportunity of the game. I need to start smoking cigarettes. It's a good idea. All right. Can the Sabres win this faceoff? No! No, they cannot. They lose the faceoff, and the Rangers will send all the way down the ice. We have never seen this before, Sabres fans. We have never seen this. Here comes Dahlin, going up the near side, finds a lane, is able to bring it into the blue line. Can the Sabres keep possession? Yes, they can. Tuck with it, and he loses it. Watch out. Ooh, nearly had a Rangers player behind the D. Sabres able to knock it down and keep it going here. Here's Dahlin out wide to Tuck. He's going to drop it back instead. Zucker. No one took the shot. Dahlin up to Thompson. Thompson walks the line, gives it to Dahlin. He's got a wide open lane. Now to Thompson. He rang the outside of the post. Here's Tuck again. Or, I'm sorry, Thompson. Up top to Dahlin. Back to Tuck. Tuck trying to go in front. Zucker missed the bank-in attempt. And the puck careens out of the zone. Here's Dahlin. Plays it forward to Byram. How did I get the nickname Donnie or D&B? Oh, Sabres nearly turned it over. Fortunate not to. Here's Zucker. He'll ring it around to the far side. Nice touch pass to McLeod. To Thompson, one-timer. Stopped by Shesterkin. Rangers get on the rebound, and with 35 seconds to go, they'll send it down the ice. Byram, he's going to be quarterback in the second unit here. Leaves it there for what felt like an eternity to McLeod. Here's McLeod. Centers this one to Byram. His shot just deflected wide of the goalie. Here's Quinn. Leaves it at the point. Byram just kind of settling that puck there. 10 seconds to go here. Sabres score! Oh! Off the post. It went off the inside of the post. I thought they scored. No, sir. McLeod trying to force it against the grain. They'll drop it back again as the power play expires. Sabres once more. Quick shot in front. It careens in the blue paint. And Igor finally jumps on top of it. So the Sabres hit 2 posts on that man advantage. Cannot get it to go, though. That first goal still elusive here for Buffalo. They were moving the puck exceptionally well. We'll get a look at this off the inside of the post here. Yep. I thought they scored. Oh, right. He tipped it right off the post. And I think Josh Doan, folks, that's a name to watch out if you're in NHL fantasy hockey. Josh Doan's going to have a breakout year, I believe. Krebs leaning into this faceoff. Loses it cleanly to Zibanejad. Schneider plays it around to Vakanayan, the penalty giver. He'll send it into the Sabres zone. Here's Timmins. Kind of got to it late, and watch out here. Rangers with a one-timer opportunity. That stop by line. He goes to the side of the net. He almost took the puck in the net with him. Here's Malenstein. That would have been really ruthless if the Rangers had scored there. They don't, though, and the Sabres trying to go forward once more. They ran into some traffic here, and watch out. Panarin, back post. Ooh, a couple players got taken out there. Krebs with a great defensive effort here, and watch out. The Sabres may have something cooking going forward. Nope. End of the shift. They're going to get off and change. Starting to cool down here in Louisville, too. It was high 60s, or it was about low 60s today. Rangers. Kulik has got to make a bigger impact on this game. He's been kind of quiet here. Here's Cooley trying to spin this one out in front. His pass is picked off. Kulik finds it. They try to flip it forward. Turned over there. Tuck just trying to get a little too cute with that pass. And here comes JT Miller of the Rangers. Drops it. There's Radish trying to go far side. And this actually may work out. Josh Norris was in behind the defense here. Takes the shot. Shesterkin made another good save there. It was a makeshift breakaway for the Sabres. Could not convert. Tuck now. Far side to Norris. Norris, all alone for now. Waits for reinforcements. Norris plays it to the point. Gets it back again. He'll play it below the goal line. Here's Zucker to Thompson. Thompson back post. Zucker was there, but Shesterkin with an active stick broke that play up. And it goes out for a whistle here and a commercial break now. Norris had a great opportunity. Shesterkin looking as sharp as always. Had a down year last season. But looks through the first 80 minutes of play here, back to his old sharp self. Sabres have been unable to get by him. Harry, I got a question. Is your apartment, do you need permission to enter your apartment, or can I just go in? Fair question, I think. Am I just allowed to walk in as a notable, legendary YouTuber like myself, leader of Buffalo Sports Center? Am I able to do that, or do I need permission to enter? Your move. Just save my voice here. There's no Tim Hortons where I'm at. It's also cold in my apartment. This room specifically, where I stream, the third room, it can get quite chilly. The insulation in this place is not fantastic. No, I have to ask permission, or no, I don't have to ask for permission. Which is it, Harry? You're not being very specific. Sawyer, I don't condone stalking of any other people, okay? All right, we return to play. Thank the Lord. You're just about to go to the corner store. All right, shots even at 18, as you can see up above. The Rangers, though, still maintain that 1-0 lead as we return to play. This second period has been dominated, I think, by Buffalo. They've been fantastic here. No, don't you pause on me. There we go. You know what law school I go to? What is that, huh? I live in Louisville. What law school is that, Sawyer? Are you stalking me too? Are you stalking me? Rangers win the faceoff. They'll lift this one out to the neutral zone. Sabres send it right back in again. Shesterkin behind his net. Hesitated for a second. Now he'll play with it. Sends it up the far side. Rangers will carry it across center and into the Sabres zone here. They'll fire it around to the point. That shot goes well wide of the target. Here's Schneider. His pass got picked off by Dahlin. He'll play it up through the middle of the zone. I don't know what you can think. I can possibly know your mens rea. There's a delayed offsides against the Rangers. Ooh, nice play there by Tage. Dropped a guy. able to keep possession here for Buffalo. And it finds Samuelsson walking in all alone. His shot deflected off a stick and wide of Shesterkin. He had a lane. Sabres just need that final moment. Final step. Yeah, Eric Wood lives out in the suburbs. There's a shot back to the line. That deflection takes it wide of Shesterkin. Sabres, another good keep, and Rangers have an inability to clear the zone here in the second. Oh, McLeod. Why are we getting cute there? He loses the puck, and finally the Rangers clear. Samuelsson, I gotta say, he's not looking bad, folks. Knock on wood. There's always that vintage Samuelsson mistake, but he's looked sharp here thus far. Here's Krebs. Krebs, Doan, and McLeod out there for Buffalo right now. McLeod leaves it. Thought a defenseman was coming onto the ice, but Bryson had to wait for it. Bryson collided into the referee there as he tried to get the puck back. And the Sabres send it all the way back down again. Here is Alex Tuck. Can't keep it there for Buffalo. The Rangers will take it back again. Radish starting the rush here. Sausage across to Susie. Sabres pick his pocket, but can't clear the zone. Here's Fox walking down, places to the middle. Gavrikov fakes the one-timer. Now they'll play it out in front. Couldn't convert, though. And now the Sabres. Here we go. Come on. Quinn. Oh. Tried to feed Tuck. He was almost behind the defenseman there. Quinn just could not make that final play. Wyatt Hall. God. I mean, that's not the name of the law school. It's Louis D. Brandeis. But that's the library. Wyatt Hall. Yeah. Truth and Chill. You guys found me. Find my address, though. Try. IP address experts out there. You can find me. Here's Byram. Fakes out the entire forecheckers and will go forward. He'll square it to Malenstein. Here's Malenstein. His shot deflects off his skate and wide. He'll get onto his own rebound, though. Malenstein still with it. Plays it below the goal line. Here's Geertsen. Geertsen taken down. Cross-checked again. And the Sabres trying to get it at the side of the net. Can't do it either at the blue line. Rangers clear. And watch out here. Panarin got shoved down by Dahlin. Dahlin having none of that here. And here's Schneider again. That's going to be offsides. They are watching, still delayed. Now they get off. Yep. Yeah, you guys found me. You found my law school. We went down the rankings. We are a prestigious law school. Here are the Sabres. Good keeping at the blue line. Thompson slides it down low to Zucker. Here's Zucker around to Norris. Norris looking for an option in front. Found one to Thompson. His shot goes off the post. Bekanayan on him. Ooh, another centering attempt just off the stick of Norris. Norris looking deadly. Here's Samuelsson with a shot towards the net. And that's covered up by Shesterkin. Schneider didn't like the Zucker, kept whacking away at it, and we got a scrum after the play. Net's off its moorings. We got a whole scrum behind the net. Each man taking a man. Each guy taking a man. And I think that's gonna be a no penalties, and we're gonna go to commercial too. But Dahlin getting the guys off early. Shesterkin has just been a rock wall. Don, I would recommend going to the Yum Center where our basketball team plays. Great arena, nicer than the KeyBank Center. You probably aren't of age yet, but anywhere where to drink bourbon, any of those shops are great. There's a couple bars that are real nice. I only base off tourist attractions in terms of bars. That's the only thing I know here. There's a couple nice hiking trails south of us. I guess east of us as well. East Louisville, East Kentucky is great. Lexington is not great, though. Lexington is awful. Terrible place. Bellamy Place. No, I'm thinking of the Yum Center. Bellamy. What is Bellamy Place? That's is that an apartment? Must be an apartment over there. I don't live over there. I don't live in Bellamy Place. That's not near me. 2070. Will you still be there for... I will still be streaming in 2070. I will be there for the 100th anniversary. It does... I can't condone anything illegal, but, you know, wink, wink. Wink, wink. Victor. I don't know. I never leave my apartment, so I wouldn't know. I am terminally online. Yum Center is very fun. Downtown, I wouldn't say it's awesome. There's Brandon Bean, Jarmo Kekalainen, and Kevin Adams all in the same box up there. Well, that's funny. There's the ex-Sabres GM, Kevin Adams, and then there's the future GM, Jarmo Kekalainen, all in the building here tonight for this game. So we got coincidental penalties, I think, here, or are they going to just keep it 5-on-5? Looks like it'll be 4-on-4 hockey here. So we'll get the graphic. We'll get the graphic going. You know me. I'm always eager to throw the graphics out. All right, Kulich leaning into this face-off for Buffalo. He wins it to the point for Dahlin. Dahlin on the near side boards. Holds on to the puck here. Keeps it in just barely. Byram trying to send this one to the front. Gets knocked down once. And the Sabres, keep it control. Here's Kulich. Oh, in front! Tuck just could not get a corral on that one. Otherwise, he had a wide open net. Shesterkin went for the poke check and sold it hard. There's a quick shot from the Rangers going the other way. That's corralled by Lyon. That was a big play by Shesterkin. Oh, Sawyer, I don't like this. You're getting close. But there's Alex Tuck. Just whiffed on the backhander. Sabres getting real close. They've been dominant here in the second period. The Rangers just trying to get out of it alive. Rangers, though, in the offensive zone, win the faceoff here. They win the draw. Panarin trying to get away from Timmins. Timmins on him like, Here's Borgen on the near side. Goes behind the net. Circles the zone. Borgen drops in, leaves it for Panarin. His shot just wide of Lyon. JT Miller is camped out right in front of him. Comes back out to Panarin across to Borgen in front to Miller. His shot did not get it all the way through. Sabres will try to keep possession here. Samuelsson will do so. I'm about a 5-minute drive away from Churchill. Whoa, look out. Sabres almost got caught in their own zone playing with the puck too much. But Thompson goes forward here with 53 seconds left with 4-on-4 action. Norris squares it. He plays it to the wall for Byram. Byram down low. Nobody there, though, for the Sabres. Turns it over. Susi starts it forward. Cully finds a man wide open on the far side. It's Radish. Radish drops it to the defenseman who will just exit the zone under his own volition. Yeah, I mean, it's decent. It's a decent area. A little cramped, a little crowded, but it's fine. Here's Lafreniere. He's got the lone goal here tonight. Rangers, their dumping attempt goes out of play. Make sure, folks, like and subscribe. There's the graphic. I gotta get graphic for everything right now. It's fantastic. Except for 5-on-3s. I don't have a graphic for that. All right, 10 seconds to go here. 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. The Rangers win the faceoff and they will play to the point. Susi leaves it there for Zibanejad. Zibanejad, his pass gets picked off and the Sabres can go forward now. 5-on-5 back here as the Sabres cross the Rangers zone offsides. So another whistle. %50 voting for Buffalo. Wow, guys, wow. I had more faith in chat. Let's get that number up. 50% for the Sabres winning. That's it. they've looked good. They've looked good here in this second period, pushing hard for a goal. But they do lose the faceoff here after their offsides. Braden Schneider on the puck. He'll play it forward, but this one's going to be an icing against the Rangers. Draw's going to come all the way back into the Rangers zone here. Fredonia Hillbillies and Dunkirk Marauders get lacrosse going. I really don't want to see Levi up in Buffalo. I don't want to see him here. Keep him in Rochester. Let him earn it. Get him some big games down there. And the earliest I want to see him is next season. Keep the patient game going. Do not ruin this kid. It does him no good keeping him, gluing him to the bench in the NHL. He needs to be playing. He needs to get reps at the NHL or at a pro level. Here's Dahlin, just getting away from the one guy. Fires it in. Goes to the far corner. He'll send it right on goal. Shesterkin makes the initial stop. Cooley can't handle the ricochet. Rangers again just cannot clear the zone. They've been real sloppy here. Ooh, there's a one-timer. Cooley with another opportunity. That one's stopped by Shesterkin as well. Rangers lift this one out to center. Sabres just got to get on these second opportunities here. They're finally getting the opportunities. Just got to get on the second ones and the third ones. Shesterkin is leaving these rebounds open. Good check there by Johnson. He's looked cool, calm, and composed here. Norris steals the puck away from one. He'll go the other way. Norris out wide to Thompson. Thompson with a shot. Rebound goes in front to Zucker. Oh, he couldn't get it going. And that's another time where Zucker has whacked the goalie, and the Rangers take exception to that. Zucker's bucket is off, and they're draped all over him. Will Borgen stepping into the defense of his goalie there. I wonder if we're going to get more penalties here. Many men. Zucker, if he got clean contact again, that's a goal. That's a goal. Sam Carrick again, trying to rough up Zucker a little bit more. I wonder who's going to get the call here. The referee's gesturing over to someone. There's a Rangers player right now on one knee. Can't tell who that is. But everyone was converging to the net. Borgen took exception to Zucker, giving another whack at it. Yes. Yes. Visual aid. Visual aid. I like to see the Sabres not getting not hesitating to get involved in these scrums. Do we have a power play? Looks like a penalty against the Rangers, so the Sabres are going to get their third opportunity here on the power play. The final 2:02 to go in this second period. So Will Borgen is going to sit for two. Mike Sullivan looks displeased over there with the call, but yeah, that's what happens when you, I mean, that's kind of a soft call, I'd say. But the Sabres have looked good on the power play. They just have to convert. They got to convert. Get to these rebounds in front of the net. The Rangers are doing good jobs of tying the sticks up of the Sabres. But yeah, there's Borgen ripping the helmet off of Zucker there. Guess that's a penalty now. But we'll take it. Nice. Nice, Elijah. The Rangers want this draw outside the zone. Referees are talking about it right now. Looks draw going to be in the zone or outside? It's going to stay outside. Of course it will. Yeah, this team looks a little nastier. I like it already. They're not afraid to step up the challenges now, which is always a great sign. And there goes my ESPN. Come on. Why is it buffering now? I want to watch this game. I'm going to be behind. There we go. Now we're back. All right. Norris leaning into this. Dahlin's telling him something here. I don't know. Dahlin's drawing up a play, I guess? Norris candidate right there. Zibanejad lean into this faceoff. Norris wins it cleanly back to Dahlin. So the Sabres will start off this power play, their third opportunity of the night, with possession here. Zucker couldn't cleanly tip it into the zone. Rangers will send it way back back into the Sabres end. And Dahlin will just slowly take it up. Dahlin, near side is Zucker. He'll send it in deep. Shesterkin trying to ring this one around the boards and out of the zone, but it goes out of play. No delay game for that. It touched some glass. Momentum just took it up over the glass there. $1:34 to go here in the second period. Sabres still, they've been getting close to a goal. They just got to convert. Just get one by, and you know this team, they get streaky, and one goes in, two goes in. It just starts a whole avalanche. Rangers hanging on for dear life. What would be a killer is if the Rangers were to go down against the grain and score a second. That would be a real team killer. Sabres, another face-off win. That's a positive sign. Dahlin to the side of the net. Zucker back to someone. Zucker was trying to creep in with that one. Couldn't. Rangers closing up all lanes. Sabres fake the one-timer. Now they'll send it to the net. It's sitting in front. Tuck couldn't get a stick onto it. Norris will. He'll play it again down low. Across to Thompson. Thompson sees a lane, saw some space. His pass to the point. Broken up. Sabres got to be careful here. Dahlin, elusive with the puck as always. Here's Thompson trying to drag a shot towards the net. It got deflected by a Ranger stick and lost all of its momentum as it went in on Shesterkin. First power play unit already off the ice. Let's get the second unit out there. They've looked pretty good here. All right, McLeod loses the faceoff. Schneider has it behind the net, but the Sabres doing a good job of pursuing it there. That's Doan. Can't get it to it the second time, and the Rangers will send it down the ice. This power play will expire around the same time as the end of the second period, so they'll end around at the same time. Just about a second, give or take, of difference. McLeod will get to center ice before dropping it back here. Quinn. Oh my god. Bad pass. Bounces outside the line. McLeod again at center ice. I have not. I've been to... There's another one. It's called like Fleur de Lis, or it's I think it's Fleur de Lis. I don't know. But here's Kulik with 10 seconds remaining on this power play. Finds Doan. Back to Kulik in the corner. McLeod just trying to center that one towards the net. Maybe one last shot here. And he fanned on the shot. Okay. Ugh. That is the end of the second period, folks. Sabres, still the better team here. Ugh. God, just get that first one. These asses on the Rangers do not deserve this lead right now. Much stronger second period. That's the game we've been hearing about. And Zucker has been far better on that Thompson line than Krebs was, so another good thing. But Shesterkin is the only reason why the Rangers are still ahead right now. I'm going to take a quick break. Actually, I know it says pregame on here. It's not the pregame. But let me just show you what Cal and Jaden have been saying.
Wilson is finally gaining respect and signing autographs. If you guys remember from a couple years ago, walked right down, didn't sign anything. This might be our year.
And here's...
We have our new fan favorite, Chapel Doan. Pink Pony Club, too hot to go. This guy's going to be a star of the town.
And then there's Jacob Bryson actually interacting with our boys, Kale and Jaden.
You had the best goal song a couple years ago.
Yeah.
My favorite. Oh, yeah.
So that's nice to see. Just some clips from their adventure downtown. Look at that picture, folks. Apple. That's Apple for you. All right. Let's see here. Let's take a look around the NHL. 2-2 2-2 between the Bruins and Blackhawks. 5-1 right now. Montreal over Detroit. In Detroit, by the way. 3-2 Tampa over Ottawa. 1-1 is the score in Florida and Philly. Pittsburgh leads 3-2 over the Islanders. And the Devils and Hurricanes 1-1. Everyone's playing. Jeez. 2-0 Wild over the Blues. 1-1 is the score in the Columbus-Nashville game. And finally, 2-1 is the score between Dallas and the Winnipeg Jets. I wonder if Jonathan Toews scored a goal. Let's see. Who got this? No. Kyle Connor. Just got a brand new deal. Big, beautiful deal. Let's see. What can we pick? Nope. Women's soccer. Oh, Louisville's on. I should watch the Louisville Cardinals, some cards to women's soccer. Clear transmission. What? The Giants are winning? Oh my god. Forgot that game was on. Maybe I should put that on during the intermission. Totally forgot it was Thursday Night Football. Let me just, I'm gonna go to my phone. I'll put it on my phone and watch. Because we have plenty of time here. Let me just get the... Oh, we got about 11. There we go. Okay, I will be right back, folks. Oh, they gave up a touchdown? Was it a tush push? Let's see here. We'll get Prime going. Hopefully this doesn't screw up my internet. There we go. Alright, we'll watch some Philly, New York. Dallas Goddard. I'm not facing him this week, thank God. Put this over here. This paper. Oh, this actually could be... This could be it. Just gotta get the other team on the other side, and we're good. Alright, we are back. Go Sabres and Mammoth. You're a Mammoth fan, Elijah? Good for you. I can't be. Paterka hurts too much right now. So what's the deal? Is Jackson Dart been playing well, or no? Oh no. Really? Sawyer, is that you're playing soccer? Is that the case? Good for you, man. Is it going viral right now? Viral. Oh, yeah, that's why Jackson Dart is slinging it. Bro's a dog. Bro, if Philly loses this game. Some of these highlights are not looking good for them. Scored more than 7 points in the first quarter for the first time in the last 81 regular season games. Oh my god, the Giants are bad. That is so bad. Oh. Wandale Robinson just got thrown down. No, I haven't been to the Slugger Museum. That's on the bucket list, though. Oh, it's on your school Twitter. Good for you, Sawyer. Good for you. I used to play soccer. I was an outside back. Yeah, intermissions are forever. Make sure. I'm going to throw this up. Here's... Oh, look at that. Dart got sacked for a 1-yard loss and fumbled the ball. Is Dart hurt? It's kind of slow getting up there. Ooh, yeah, looks like Dart did fumble the ball there. Good for the Giants to get back on top of it. That's a funny joke, Jason. Funny man. We got a comedian in the house. Funny guy. We don't promote capitalistic competitiveness here. Come on now. Come on. We don't do that. Alright. That does not want to work. Looks like Jaden sent something to me inside the arena. What the hell? And the YouTube studio is kind of glitchy. This computer's old. Hey, we got 2 more subscribers. We are 4 subs away from 3,200. Let's see here. Let's make it seem like more of a competition. Let's do that. All right, we are 4 out from 3,200. You see it. Subscribe. It's going to be a nice, solid, rock solid third period, folks. So make sure, hit the like button, subscribe. Jaden and Kale are both at the game, so I cannot get Jaden on. They both have decided to attend. And Jaden, I'm usually the only one on these call, or not even a call, on these streams. Jaden's not editing this for me. He only edits Kale. When Kale's on, he edits. He's on. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, this is the greatest time ever. NFL's on, MLB, playoffs, Dodgers, Phillies, yeah. Really? Why is YouTube making me sign back in again? The Yankees. Yep. Love that. What? Didn't work. Try again. Yeah, YouTube's not letting me sign in right now. This is weird. There we go. I don't know why Google thought I was being scummy there. It's strange. But it's okay, we're back. Extra innings. Duh! Yankees lose! Yeah! We love it. We love it as a Mets fan. Fantastic to see. Oh, for flup's sake. Dude, now, okay, this is just awful. Go Yankees. Yeah, absolute clowns. All right, so when they return to the third period in about 2 minutes or so, the Sabres will not have a power play. That expired at the end of the second period. Do not talk. Look, it was not a great end to the season, all right? We still have Juan Soto. That's right. That's right. Yankees blow. They suck. Imagine losing to the Jays. Couldn't be us. We wouldn't be losing in this situation. We wouldn't be in this situation. Self-burn. But yeah, we're 4 away, folks. Let's get to 32 tonight. Let's get it. Let's get there. Can we do it? Can we do it? Swear to God, if I don't see that number change. It did not change. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all are killing me here. Killing me. Absolutely killing me. They fired Aaron Boone? Are you serious? The GM covering his ass. Sawyer. Absolute rage fest over there, huh? Cashman and Boone, get him out. Let's put that away. God, I need a Sabres goal. I need a Sabres goal. Let's do it. Can we make it? Can we make it happen? What are we just having? Joshua! Thank you for subscribing, sir. Guys, can we get a Joshua W in chat? Here, I'm going to put this up here so that it's not blocked off. Let's go. Joshua, thank you so much for subscribing, sir. Appreciate it. Folks, if you have your subscribers public, you'll get a little shout out on the screen as well. Yep, we are 3 away now. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, folks. It's updated. All right, now I gotta fix this. It's about to be the third period. Don Dorito eggnog, good for holiday, dude. Doritos and Dorito eggnog. Are you saying Dorito flavored eggnog or Dorito and eggnogs? Either way, I don't know if I'm vibing with that, Elijah. That seems like a clash of tastes right there. Whoa, the Rangers have just taken the lead in terms of who's gonna win. How could we allow this, guys? And also, how can we not be at 3,200 already? We are 3 subscribers away. Do you know how small that is? 3 subscribers? Can we make it happen? Can we make it happen? Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'm just waiting. I'm not saying anything much. I'm trying to save my voice up for this third period. Forgive me. What a start. All right, here we go. Everyone's on the ice, ready to go for this third and probably final period. Gotta make it happen if you're Buffalo. It's do or die. Put up or shut up. Must get a goal against Igor. You've been getting the opportunities in through 20 of these 40 minutes. Now they gotta translate into goals. Get by Igor. And remain rock solid. Stay on the forecheck. Use your speed. That's what the Sabres have been doing well tonight. That's what they have to keep doing going forward through this final period of play. Well, we are just about ready, folks. Gotta find a way. Igor's been rock solid here tonight. Shoot. There's a penalty off the draw. Josh Norris is going to the penalty box. Well, that is not what you would be looking for. Oops. Yeah, that's not great. Oh, Tage Thompson's going to the box. Let's see. Oh, Tage, you just gotta be... That's not great. That's very sloppy and sloppy stick penalty there by Tage. Can't do that. Face off to the left of Lyon. Rangers win the face off here. They play it to the far boards. This would be so Sabres to give up a goal now. Fox to Zibanejad. Up top to Fox now. Fox surveys. Doesn't make a move yet. Slides it across to Panarin. He'll find Zibanejad. Fakes the one-timer. He'll try to send it to the net. Blocked before it could get through, but not cleared by Buffalo. Here's Zibanejad. Some space. Trying to go cross ice again. His pass was deflected up. Trocheck caught it. Corralled it. Gave it back to Fox. Trying to go in front again. Fox shot. Deflects off. McLeod sticking to the corner. And now the Sabres were able to get onto this one. McLeod just one-on-one. Going to take some time. Take some pressure off. And you'll make a weird shot that'll go out of play. Candy corn milkshake. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Chief. All right. So the Sabres get another face-off here, deep in the Rangers zone. They are shorthanded right now. Tage Thompson off. 2 minutes for a high stick. 1:16 remaining for this Rangers power play. The Rangers win it cleanly off the draw in their own zone. Here comes Lafreniere. Goes forward. His shot goes up and out of play again. So very disjointed start here to the second Rangers power play opportunity. They're 0 for 1 so far tonight. Had 4 shots on that first power play, folks. So yeah, Elijah with just some absolutely wild food ideas in chat. These are a little crazy, man. Sabres leaning into this face-off. Beck's got to corral this. He can't. Sabres will get onto the puck anyways. And and they'll send it down the ice. Good clearance. Minute to go here on this Rangers power play chance. Sabres got to stay perfect here. Can't afford to go down by 2 goals. Shesterkin has been a iron door tonight. Panarin floats it back. Fox holds on to it. His pass for Panarin. Picked off there by Beck. Can't control it. Sabres now rally to the puck and will clear the zone again. They'll fire it down. 30 seconds remaining now on this Rangers power play opportunity. Here's New York. They'll drop it back in their own zone. Sheary going forward with the puck. Finds Cooley. He'll flip it to Sheary in the near side corner. And the puck again will go out of play here. So another whistle and stoppage. But Sabres have been rallying to the pucks. It's looked good so far. Just got to put those goals together. I don't care if it's an overtime, a shootout. I don't really give a crap. Just get the goal. Get some confidence. Sabres will get too frustrated and it'll be a whole domino effect here. 15 seconds to go. Rangers win the face-off. They get it to the point. Schneider just has to slide it down towards the corner, and the Sabres, they'll fire it down one more time, and that should do it here for this Rangers power play. As Thompson is out of the box. Buffalo back to even strength here. As the Rangers throw it in on Lyon, he'll corral that with the glove. Straight into his glove. Lyon's been sharp here in this game. But if you get a goal, get this crowd back into it. Sounds a little quiet right now in the barn. Just finish, guys. Just finish, please. I want something to cheer about. Moral victories are not victories. Hope is a terrible strategy, according to Jason Zucker. All right, Labo wins the faceoff here. Sabres trying to push it forward. Krebs' pass was picked off. And, Rangers trying to dump that one in. It goes out of play again. So this has been a very stop-start begin to this third period. 17:41 to go. Sabres need a goal. This game is kind of tightened up here. Looks like that dumping attempt went into the bench of the Sabres. All right. Sabres win the faceoff at center ice. Here comes Dahlin. Pulls up along the near side board. Still with the puck on a stick. He'll try to flip it down low. There is a man, Quinn, over on the near side. Ooh, what a move by Dahlin. Just go to the net next time, pal. Good play by Quinn again. The guys are getting to the pucks. They're rallying. Doing everything they can to keep this puck in the zone. But they're just not... They're doing a little too much right now. Another turnover. The Rangers keep it in. Here's Doan. Near side. Throws it in front. Benson was there but couldn't get a stick on it. Edstrom. Again. Rangers having a tough time breaking it out here. Breaking it out of their own zone the first couple periods. That trend is continuing in the third. That's for sure. Here's Byram. Watching his players reset in the neutral zone. They'll flip it forward and dump it on in. Here's Igor. Nice pass forward to Laba. Laba will flip it forward. Right to the Sabres blue line. Schneider will just kind of whack it in. And now it's Bryson behind the net. Cross ice pass to Zucker. Right at the Rangers blue line. He'll just kind of scruff it in. It goes behind the Rangers goal here. Zucker, good forechecking. Trying to make something happen. It's some turnover. The Sabres have been getting on these turnovers. They just, again, they can't be Shesterkin. That's, he's the only thing right now standing between the Sabres and a lead. Or even a goal. It's not the defense, not the forwards of the Rangers. It's been Shesterkin. He's been so good. Fox will lift it out. Ooh, it took a weird bounce. It'll go right. Ooh, in front of the net. Good opportunity there for the Rangers' fourth line. They'll play it to the point now for Gavrikov. His pass is immediately picked off by Danforth, and he'll skate it back for Buffalo. Danforth. He'll pick his way into the Rangers zone. Plays it to the far corner. Samuelson, nice play. Oh, back out in front. Here's back. Malenstein is shot. Blocked before it could get all the way through. Sabres whack at it. And they actually clear it out for the Rangers. Here's Carrick, plays it to the line, and eventually it goes in. Connor Timmins now will skate this one for Buffalo. Timmins to the near side to Peyton Krebs. Krebs to Quinn. He can't get onto this one. Neither can Tuck. And the Rangers again will get to this one and flip it down. Dahlin against the grain finds Byram, who will play it forward. Here's Jack Quinn again, dumping this one in. Shesterkin, excellent puck carrier, helps begin the breakout for this Rangers. Ooh, Dahlin. Chance for Quinn maybe to do something. He gets pushed into the corner, followed up by Krebs. Neither can get to the puck. Quinn again trying to get it back to Tuck. Here's Tuck to the point. Not a lot of room there, and the Rangers are eventually going to get it out, but I can't see it because ESPN... Oh, there we go. Stop buffering, ESPN. Enough. Oh my goodness, I can't even hear the game right now. It's just loading. ESPN's crap. Oh my god, I'm just going to sit here. I'll just sit here, ESPN. I paid $12 for this. Terrible feed. My internet's not even doing that bad. It's actually pretty good. Okay, it's still buffering. This is brutal. Sabres just... Oh my god, stop buffering! Please settle. Settle. Here's... Okay. This is very annoying. ESPN just having a really tough time at the moment. I'm gonna refresh it. Maybe that'll fix. It's just going real slow at the moment. Oh, I apologize, folks. I'm out of the play right now. Jeez, ESPN. It's just not working. Please take a deep breath. Yeah, I use this moment to take a deep breath. Is it gonna... Not even gonna load. Alright. It's at commercial, so I'm not missing anything good. I didn't miss any goals, did I? Yes, it's not even my... I mean, oh, no. It's my internet crashing. Christ. Alright. Yeah, buffering. Dude. Will not load. Can it load? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. I'm just as lost as you guys. My internet's not doing great. Struggling. Taking its sweet old time. Now we're back. Are we going to the power play? Appears so. So I missed a good deal of change there. We're down to 13:06. I only missed about 20 seconds. Yeah, penalty. Stop buffering! Oh my god, ESPN. This is so bad. This is a poor reflection upon your services to me. I just want to react and enjoy this game. Alright, can we score on a power play? So Will Cully to the bench for a trip there. ESPN, please. Alright, Sabres win the power play here. Or they don't, but they still keep it in the zone. Ooh, Dahlin's shot. Made it all the way through, but didn't go in. Here's Tucky. Tuck, down low. Back to Thompson. Saucers it up top to Dahlin. Out wide. The pass was in Norris' skates. Back to Dahlin. Out wide. Norris with a shot! Shesterkin read it like a book. There's ESPN. Stop buffering. No, it's my... I know it's my router. It's... Oh, I don't know. It's been a problem for a while. It's been struggling. I know. How do we not score? Sabres have been dominating the Rangers for 2 periods now, but just cannot solve Shesterkin. He's been reading the game great. I don't want to do that right now. Not during the stream. That'd kill the stream. All right, Sabres lose that face off, and the Rangers will clear it all the way down the ice. Yeah, no, Jason, I did it last weekend, too. I did it last weekend. This is a continuous problem that has not gone away, so everyone tweet at Spectrum, complain. Force them to buy me a new router. Dude, Darlene just turned the puck over and sent all the way down again. Minute to go here on this Sabres power play. They're 0 for 3 or 4 tonight. I think this is number 4. They're just trying to find a way. Norris getting himself into a little bit of space here. He will try to center it, but it deflects all the way towards Norris here with 12:01 to go. 56 seconds to go. Lindy he's gonna make a change. All right, Buffalo, come on. Lions doing fantastic. He's been great. Really? So it's not just me? Nice win by McLeod. Sabres win it to the sideboards on the left wall here. And Jack Quinn fanned on it. Jesus. Come on. Those mistakes just can't happen. Tight game. Almost about halfway through the first or third period. Down a goal. These are tight games. It's the little things that count. Quinn makes the line. Finds Byram. Ooh, oh my god. It just, again, oh, stop booing. Guys, come on. They've actually been playing well. Sabres gotta start playing cute here. Rangers are sensing something. Rangers are just getting sticks in the lane right now. Here's Quinn on the right side. Down low. Good play there. Quinn. Oh my god, Quinn! You gotta handle the puck better. This is what we saw last year. And the power play is over. 30 shots on goal. The Sabres have yet to score. Sabres deflect this one in on Shesterkin. And now we have some scrums after the play is over. Malenstein and Vakanayan. Come on, guys. Let's not take a penalty here. I mean, Quinn, he's got to be more careful with the puck here. That's not good enough. It's very sloppy. Very sloppy. I'm buffering. So the Sabres have yet to score. They've had 4 power play opportunities. Those count. And Peyton Krebs just had the puck roll off his stick as well. Puck comes off the outside. Sabres trying to come back in again, causing some havoc here on the near side. And we have a whistle here for a hooking call against Buffalo. Justin Danforth's going to the box. Yeah, Rangers are going to score on this power play. Yeah, that is stupid. Tight game like this, you're losing another 2 minutes. Oh, come on, he's holding his stick. So, Danforth, 2 minutes to the box for a hook. Ugh, Rob Ray doesn't like the call, neither do I. There's a shot that deflects right into Lion's glove there. That was redirected. That could have caused some issues from Fox. Damn. That was a real good tip there from the Rangers. The Lions in it. He's in his bag. But the Rangers win another faceoff here. Panarin saucers it across. Fox. Inside is Zibanejad. Right back to Fox. Fox to Trocheck. Surveys the scene. Trocheck in front. Miller's redirection goes wide. Trocheck's going to get another opportunity here. Finds it at the point. Out wide. Panarin with a one-timer. That goes well wide of Lyon. Puck settles on the far boards again. Fox will play it down low to Miller. Miller to the Sabres player, and they will clear. Minute 20 to go here in this power play. Less than 10 to go in this third period. Rangers have the 1-goal lead. Lafreniere, the lone goal scorer, has the puck on his stick right now. Loses it to Byram, and Byram will spin and send this one down the ice. Good clearance by Byram. We like to see it. Here's Zibanejad. To Fox in the neutral zone. 50 seconds to go. Rangers will slap this one into the Sabres' end. Sabres get to it and will clear it once more. 45 seconds to go. 9 minutes. Shesterkin. Oh, Buffalo were changing. Shesterkin found Panarin, who just got upended by Byram coming off the bench. Yeah, found the long stretch pass, and nice play by Byram there to cut off Panarin to the net. Here are the Rangers again. Trying to go towards the net. Cully couldn't handle that one. Byram will send it around the boards as a slow roller and will stay in the zone. Here's Panarin. Back to Fox. Panarin now. Trying to go far ice. It was intercepted by Cooley, so it wasn't clean there. But here we go. Schneider, one-timer. Loose in front. No one there for the Sabres. Now they clear it. And that is the end of the Rangers power play. Sabres back to full strength. Sabres still trailing 1-0 here. 8.5 to go in this third period. They need an answer, and they need it fast. Time is not on their side. Here's Laba. Loses the puck behind the Sabres net. Sabres will bank this one off the boards, but cannot clear. There's a shot from the point. Oop, that goes right into the glove of Lyon. We're going to have a commercial break here. Rangers still with the only goal. Come on, Buffalo. Just get a goal and get a point. The Rangers are not a good team. So the Sabres did not introduce Kevin Adams for the home open or for tonight's game before the game. What, the buffering? Have I been buffering that bad, or is it just ESPN? Am I buffering, guys? I hope I'm not. That would suck. I'm sorry if I am. My feed says that I have all green, so I shouldn't be buffering. 17-13 Eagles. That sucks. How at all? Yeah, I don't know how we not scored. We're on a commercial break right now. Now we're back to play. With 8:12 to go here in the third period. 1-0 Rangers. Dude. I thought I paused it. Didn't work. All right, Sabres win the faceoff in their own zone, going forward here now with the puck. They get to the neutral zone. Tage, he's hit the post tonight. Doan as well has hit a post. So it's not like the Sabres have been far away. They've been close. Rangers will fire this into the Sabres zone. This is where good teams will lock down defensively. And you don't have to be a good team when you have a great goaltender like Igor. Sabres just... It's tough to be patient when the time is ticking. Here's Zucker pulling up in the near side corner, trying to get this one to the point. Can't get it there. And the Rangers have a 3-on-2 rush the other way. Zibanejad out wide. There's a quick shot. Goes off Lyon's pad to the glass. Zucker will lead it back again for this. Okay, he can't send it in. Rangers, D-to-D, before sending it into the Sabres' end. Here's Dahlin, right off the boards, up and out. Tuck now. Looking to go cross ice with his pass. Whoa! Borgen couldn't handle that puck cleanly. It almost rolled all the way through for a Sabres player. Sabres getting close. These Rangers defensemen are rickety with the puck. Here's Tucky Tuck. Come on. You want that new contract? Score a goal here. Score a goal. Good play by Quinn to steal right off the stick of that Sabres or that Rangers D-man. Here's Kulik. His shot. Wide. Quinn backhanding it, but he got stopped for a whistle. I want to hear Kickstart My Heart. Are we really going to get shut out 1-0 tonight? Is that seriously how it's going to go? All right. Here we go again. Sabres with a shot. Giants touchdown. Nice. Sabres lose the faceoff. Rangers flip this one into center ice. Samuelson chops at it. Gets it to the Rangers blue line and in. Here's Tage trying to work off of the defenseman Schneider. Tage can't get it to the front of the net. Good play by the defenseman. Nice by Norris as well here. Norris plays it to Thompson. He'll play it off the back of the net. Bryson jumping down from the point. But the Rangers get to it first and can come back the other way. And watch out. 2-on-1, maybe, if they play their cards right. Here's Edstrom in front. Ooh, that was just taken off his stick by Sammy. Samuelson with a good back check there. Here's Bryson now. Finding Samuelson. They're just playing with the puck right now. Trying to go forward. But the Sabres are down 1 and need to play with some urgency here. McLeod shoots it in. And the Sabres can't keep it in. Dowling was not there, so here we go. Ooh, nice play by Doan. Good stop-start. He'll play it deep. Krebs. Rangers are just keeping everything to the outside right now. Rangers send it down to the Sabres zone. Sabres turn it over there. Rangers keep it in. Look at all this space for Soucy scores! That's the game. Yep, that is the game, folks. 2-0 Rangers. Bad turnover in the Sabres end. Leads to a goal here for the Rangers. It's 2-0. Yeah, can't do that. Great play, and Carson Soucy gets his first goal of the season here to probably seal it. So the Sabres are going to probably lose this game 2-0. Lions played fantastic, but Sabres down by 2 goals. Haven't really sniffed the net themselves, so... Yikes. Puck is dumped down into the Sabres end. Oh my god. Timmins nearly just got blown up there. But the Rangers were offsides. Yeah, Sabres are going to fall 0-1, and they're facing a Bruins team that defensively have been equally strong. It's not an easy start to the season here for Buffalo. Not at all. Let's check out their next opponent, the Bruins. 3-3 between them and the Chicago Blackhawks. And the Sabres will be going to Boston Saturday night. Sawyer's become a member. Thank you, Sawyer. Thank you. Yep, same old Sabres. Dude. Okay, it's just glitches. Yeah, that sucks. That'll do it. And the Sabres have played really well here. Same old Sabres. Well, that sucks. At least there's things to build off of here, but the Sabres gotta finish. It's pretty simple. Can dominate all you want, can hit as many posts as you want, but you gotta finish. At the end of the day, gotta convert your chances. That's the name of the game. And this was certainly not quiet. The Peterka left, and so did all of our goals. Things are looking pretty hopeless for Buffalo right now. They got 4 minutes to put 2 past the goalie. They have been unable to solve all night. And a lot of fans are already heading for the stands here in the season opener. Oh no. Josh Norris slow getting up. Josh Norris is hurt. Took 1 game for him to get hurt. Of course. So that's Susie goal assisted by JT Miller and Will Borgen. That's something to watch out. Josh Norris, not looking great going back to the bench. Hey, Sawyer, thank you so much. There's a shot to the net. But Shesterkin covers it up. I appreciate it, Sawyer. Thank you for the $2. Guys, Sawyer W's in chat. Sawyer W in chat. How did Norris get hurt this time? Dude. If Norris gets hurt, this team is screwed. He's grabbing at his hip right now. Ooh. Cooley just blocked that one. Here's Tuck trying to spin away from the corner. Kulik plays it to the point. Byram keeps it in. Byram makes a move, sends the puck towards the net, goes just wide. Here's Kulik now. Time ticking. Dahlin with a one-timer. Puck sits in front. Sabres can't get a puck on it. Here's Kulik again, trying to send it to the back post. No one there to get a stick on it either. Sabres again. Play it below the goal line, but they'll lose possession here, and the Rangers can clear. Sabres have had 37 shots on target. 0 have gone in. My feed is behind. Yeah, that's okay. There's a delay. YouTube has a 15-second delay. Victor, another $2. Thank you so much, Victor. Thank you, guys. You're making this game, this loss, inevitable loss, sting a little less. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Oh, Krebs centering pass just missed back. Why is the 4th line out there? In a down 2 with 4 to go, or 3 to go. Don't get that. And Beck just turned the puck over. That's why you don't have them out there. Scored. That's going to do it, for sure. That shot from the point got tipped past Lyon. And it's 3-0. JT Miller with the goal. Why is the 4th line out there? Who knows? This puck just dropped. And it's 3-0. Well, that kills the game. It's going to be one of those seasons again, isn't it? Same old Buffalo. This is a smash and grab from the Rangers here. Lyon has already gone to the bench, so we have an empty net here for Buffalo. I don't know what this is going to solve. We got the Boo Birds ready to go 1 game in. Good job, Kevin. Good job. Yeah, stat-wise, not going to look flattering for Lyon, but he's been phenomenal here tonight. Kept the Sabres in it for a good long time. But this team doesn't have a winning mentality. Rangers will clear it. Is it going to go down the ice and they score? Didn't take long. Jeez. Let's not pull the goalie anymore, Lindy. Sabres just don't know how to do it. This was not a 4-0 game for the Rangers. Not at all. The scoreline is totally deceiving. The Sabres were better for 2 periods here, but have just just collapsed. Adam Fox with his first goal of the season makes it 4-0 Buffalo. Lindy puts out his enforcers here. Yeah, the game is out of hand. Oh, let's see if they can... So the Sabres are going to get blown out in their season opener. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Sabres just can't... Rangers putting right back out in front. It bounces weirdly in front of Lyon, but he's able to jump on it for the whistle. So the Sabres' next game is Saturday night at 7 o'clock against the Boston Bruins. They will be playing in Boston, and then the Sabres will return to Buffalo next Monday for a matinee game against the Colorado Avalanche. So the schedule certainly doesn't get easier here for Buffalo, but they are on home ice. Buffalo. There's another shot that deflects wide of the Lion. 2 minutes to go here. This game is just... Ooh, Lion fights that one off. Makes a decent save there. So the Rangers lost 3-0 in their first game. They'll win 4-0, maybe 5. We'll see what happens here in the final minute 45. But Sabres got a lot of work to do here. For all the positive work they've done, they just couldn't get by the goalie. And Jeremy Swayman is no slouch on Saturday night. Vekanainen, quick one-timer, stopped by line again. Sabres just can't get it out. This is I'm not going to say embarrassing like the last year's home opener, but definitely not a great game. Or not a great finish to the game. And you can hear some Let's Go Rangers in the crowd. Final minute in this snooze fest. So the Rangers are going to get their first victory of the season. Sullivan's group responded well. Here's Rempe chasing after a puck into the corner. Bryson meets him there. Sabres got to rinse and repeat. Forget about this game. They can score. We know they can score goals. They're a top 10 in goal scoring at 5-on-5 last 2 seasons, so we know it's in their bag. They just have to put it all together. We get some boo birds here. Yikes. Like 20 seconds to go here. So the Sabres are going to get blanked. Final 10. Boo birds are out. Sabres flip it out in front for maybe one last opportunity. Not going to amount to anything. And that is it. Your final score here, folks, is 4-0 to the New York Rangers. Igor Shesterkin was absolutely phenomenal in front. The Sabres were in it until the final 4 minutes of this game. In the final 4, the Rangers score 3 goals. And Sabres start off the season 0-1. Demoralizing end to this one, but I thought the Sabres had played well for 35 minutes. Yeah, vlog soon from Cal and Jaden detailing their experiences at this opening night game. But the Sabres just couldn't solve Shesterkin, and in the end, it bit them. They passed on too many opportunities here. We'll see the Sabres again on Saturday night. I believe Cal will be having that game. He will be streaming that one. It's just one game, 81 to go here. But the Sabres can't let this spiral into a doom spiral, all right? Can't let this go. Got to get to a victory on Saturday. All right? But I got to thank you folks. It may not have been a great result here tonight, but like so many other streams, but yeah, folks, the streams, the engagement in chat, I've appreciated very much. I wish all of you a good night as well. Goodnight Sawyer, Jason, Buffalo Sports, AI Warrior, Victor, Truth and Chill, Elijah as well. Everyone in chat. If I didn't get to you, not my fault. You didn't type in chat. But I appreciate everyone's support here tonight. Let me just check the subscriber count one more time before I hop off. Still at 3197, 3 away from 3200. I don't know when I'll be back. I think I'll be back not this Saturday, but the following Saturday against the Florida Panthers. So I'll see all of you then. Thank you so much, folks. I am done. This is Buffalo Sports Center. Thank you for watching. See ya. I'll let this sit here for a few seconds.